On this episode of the Infowars News Blitz, a TSA supervisor is caught having sex with underage girls. Boko Haram is linked to global warming, and Paul Walton makes a hashtag bring back your drones. That and a lot more, so stay tuned. Well, the TSA is at it again, molesting children and whatnot. And now another TSA supervisor is actually fired. For what, you may ask? Having sex with underage girls. I mean, really, it's never getting old. The article is titled, TSA screening supervisor arrested for having sex with underage girls. Underneath it says, man swears he thought 15-year-olds were 16. Seriously? That's like saying that basically, you didn't know that Kasumi was actually actually a ninja. When the fact was she is a ninja. Or whatever. I'll get my comic stuff. If I don't get what it means, then just forget it. The articles, which is written by Tyler, says that a TSA screening supervisor at JFK Al didn't do the agency already some reputation any favors when he was arrested last week on charges. He flew to the Dominican Republic to have sex with underage girls. Oh, brother. On Friday, federal agent placed 48-year-old Vernon Lapkitz in custody at New York airport, blocking him from hopping on another flight to the Caribbean country. Ooh, scary. A DHS agent stationed in the DR began investigating rumors that an American tourist was flying to meet underage girls. The investigator then interviewed the girls in question. Both of them were 15 and were confirmed their legitimacy with Lockett. Investigators also found photos of the girls on Lockett's phone at the point he admitted to flying to DR, or at least 45 other times for the same purpose. However, he insisted that every other time the girls he met were over 18. You really, buddy? Seriously? You know what? This is dumb beyond me. I mean, besides me switching one article for another, because I couldn't read the other one properly. But anyway, it just goes to show you that most of these guys are pedophiles and they abuse of powers and whatever. And to be honest with you, they haven't got one sticking terrorist. Not one terrorist since this agency has been made. I mean, literally, folks. But this guy, he should have been thrown in jail. But he's probably going to get promoted to a much higher department and basically do the same thing over and over again. What a joke, Bob. Okay, folks, this is the second article of the day here. This article is written by Craig Nemo, and the title is Boko Haram, the IMF and Globalist Designs on Nigeria. Underneath it says, Boko Haram has nothing to do with anti-climatic climate change. And of course it wouldn't have any climatic climate change, because basically they were anti-pushing this gigantic glacier crap a couple of days ago. But anyway, the article says here that basically Patrick P.J. Gladnick, writing for the Newsbusters, has taken the Guardian writer Nafiz Al-Masih to task for saying the rise of Boko Haram is linked to man-made global warming. So how long before former New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg blamed large sugary drinks for the rise of Boko Haram? Gladnick chips and then offenses yet another absolute explanation for the crisis in Nigeria. Everyone must be blamed, but the real reason, Islamists. The obvious truth must remain hidden in plain sight. The obvious truth is surely hidden in plain sight, but it's not a truth Globalist gets around to revealing in the high, polarizing, and ideological narrow world of the neocon. Don't speak Islam is the root of all contemporary political and social problems, thus remaining its arguments falsifying as those of the global warming crowd. Well, basically, I'll read more about this article, but basically, it's about basically blaming Boko Haram about, well, what do you think? It's just, all they're doing is blaming a whole bunch of stuff on this group here who has kidnapped over 200 girls, and they're all saying that they're going to sell them up the river if they don't get their militants out of prison. I mean, basically, why bother? They're going to do it anyway, to be honest with you, but basically they don't want to blame Islam for anything else. They also don't want to blame the Obama administration for destabilizing Libya for this, because now this is actually leading to something very big now. I mean, they've already destabilized Libya and a whole bunch of other countries with Barack Obama's cousin Odinga and all this other stuff. So basically, it's about to get hellish, folks. Get ready. Okay, people, this is the last article of the day here. The article that I'm reading here is called Hashtag Bring Back Your Drones. Obama Studying Hypocrisy. Underneath it says, White House responsibility for murders hundreds of children over the world. And it's written by Paul Joseph Watson. And as you can see here, there's a Paul Joseph Watson with the world globe behind him, or should I map around him, says basically hashtag bring back our drones written on a piece of paper. Anyway. The article says that basically both Barack and Michelle Obama have led what critics are describing as a hashtag diplomacy in efforts to find hundreds of kidnapped girls by Boko Haram in Nigeria. But President Obama's hypocrisy is stunningly given that he signed off drone attacks all over the world that have killed hundreds of children and thousands of innocent people. The first lady was responsible for making the hashtag Bring Back Our Girls campaign go in battle last when she tweeted out an image of herself holding a hashtag message, which has been tweeted by a mandering of other celebrities since by millions of others on Twitter. The facts about Obama's drone program unveiling this brazen double standard of White House when it comes to caring about the lives of children. I mean, I'm not kidding. To be honest with you folks, and there's some more pictures here, I mean, it's some serious graphical pictures. I'm like, my God. If you come and look at it, it's just graphic. I'm not allowed to pronounce what I've seen on this here because I don't get a strike on my account. So basically, I'll just read the last few pictures, words right here. Drawing attention to Obama's sudden hypocrisy, retweeting this messages or tweeting out your own. Well, basically, the article saying that, tweet out, basically, bring back our drones. I mean, just stop all the killing. There's a double standard with Obama administration blowing up children, killing all the kids. I mean, basically, the pictures I've seen here just show it. I mean, I am literally beside myself right now. And there is a double standard here, and basically, we need to call Obama out on this. Well, that's all the articles I have for you today. If you'd like to read more about these articles, please go to the links below, or go to Infowars.com. There you can read hundreds of articles just like this one. This is Infowars News Blitz. I'm Info signing off. See ya!